Oh my God.
What? What?
I've had a reply from Natalie Imbruglia.
Oh God, you haven't
It's
read it.
been forwarded to um the relevant party.
What, her?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Why can't you? Why are you being vague? Can you not read it?
Her manager.
It's not layers to get to Imbroglio, isn't
There's layers to get to. Yeah.
it? What?
I don't
Well,
know.
there's layers to get to. Hmm. I love the idea of getting on and asking if she remembers you.
Well, that's what I put in the email.
Fucking hell, fire.
I
Well,
did.
that was not ideal.
Well, I thought I could be really open and just say, look,
Yeah, you can be too kooky. Do you know that?
well, I don't care.
You can.
Kooky is as kooky does.
Natalie,
God, I wish I
Natalie.
hadn't now.
Yeah, well, because they're going to go, what? Do you imagine they've got 101 emails and this one says, could you come on our podcast and say whether you
Well, she
remember?
might go, do you know what? I do remember him.
Fucking hell, yeah. Right.
Really nice guy. Really nice guy.
I'm really wondering what I'm going to ask her once we adjust.
Oh, I know. Do you remember? Well, I'll start with that.
Yeah, I know, but once there's a definite no to that, where do we go? Once
I'll
she
go,
doesn't remember you at a receptionist
oh,
and say,
really? Don't you remember? Oh, we used to go
fucking
to
hell.
loads of editing suites. Yeah, but there was one on Poland Street.
Did anything
Oh,
particular
do you know what?
happen?
I'll get Google Maps on and go, I'll make you remember.
But she would say, but was there anything specific that happened that would be?
Nothing. You're in and out of that reception like a shot.
Did we chat for very long?
No, I said, I think he's through there. No, I
Okay.
said through there, through there.
Okay. Anything else? Were you wearing anything wacky?
No,
Um,
four
did
stone lighter.
yeah, I think I remember. Fucking hell. Do you remember me 20 years ago, four
That's what
stone light?
that's what I put in the email. Oh
Does she
God.
remember?
Oh God.
Remember a man 2/3 the size of this. I'm trying to think who I had an interaction with. Okay, it's like Daley Thompson. I served Daley Thompson at Brands Hatch 30 years ago.
Right. Well, there you
I was
go.
in, I was in. No, not there you go. I'm just saying how stupid it
Get him on. I'd love to talk to Daley
is.
Thompson.
So Daley, I would have been wearing a black tie, a white shirt, and black trousers. And
No,
I
that's
remember.
not the same.
Well, it is. It's exactly the fucking same. Why
No.
is it different? Why is it different? Explain the difference. I had more interaction with him because he asked me for a drink. I served him like twice.
Well, he might remember you then.
He's not going to. I hardly remember it. Why is it different? Seriously, why is it different?
No, yeah, it's probably a bad idea.
Why is it different? Explain to me why you think me meeting Daley Thompson is
Oh, I've
different.
moved on from all
Well, I haven't.
that.
Can't
No,
throw that out
no,
and then
it's the
not.
same.
Yeah. No, you didn't stick to your
I'll
argument.
tell you what, it's different because there's probably loads of waiters and waitresses there serving, whereas I was one editing suite in the room, in the other room. Two people to. She might have gone, God, I remember doing that video. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. So if someone said, oh, do you remember when you edited? Yeah, I remember that. Do you remember going in the reception, seeing a bloke with. No, I don't remember him.
Everything else I remember.
Well, he remembers you and he's invited you onto his
Surprise.
podcast.
That, believe it or not, that guy now has a podcast. And every now and then the episodes really don't go anywhere. Is he a good podcaster? I think it's all right.
Have I
Have a
told you
listen.
about working there? Have I told you about working there? That I went for an
I
interview
can't
in a
remember, but I'm
restaurant?
prepared to listen to it. No, I didn't know you interview in a restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
Go on. I'm now relaxed because I think I want to hear this.
Well, I left for university.
Don't stop then.
I left for university
Mm-hmm.
and I felt very unstable.
Okay, good.
Good.
Good to hear.
Good.
I'm very unstable. Like all youngsters looking into their future.
Yeah, I wasn't so much a youngster.
Oh
As
yeah,
it goes.
well, comparatively to now,
I was about 25.
that's young enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Wow, super great bit of
I
filling.
went. I met the guy who owned the editing suite in a little restaurant down Poland Street. We just sat opposite one another.
What in a restaurant? You sat opposite each other. Fucking hell. Go on.
And
We both had clothes on. We're in this restaurant sat opposite each other.
wearing clothes.
I remember there was a knife and fork, and the food came on plates. Fucking hell.
The walls and the ceiling.
A door.
Yeah.
Go on. Go on. So you sat opposite each other unimaginably.
Yeah. And he was asking me, I can't remember what he asked me. He probably asked me like, why do I want the job? And
Yeah, I imagine there was that. Like all these people's ears pricked up because no one's ever been in a restaurant or had an interview.
but I think the point
Such
was I
fun.
didn't think I was going to get the job. I think he
What
mentioned he was seeing other people.
what was there about you? Were you funny? Were you um
Well, in my head, I was like, I don't deserve this. I'm not good
that
enough.
came across?
No, obviously, what came across a very, very charming young man
Confident, charming young go-getter who will
gave
last
me
more
the
than
job.
6 weeks. This guy will definitely be here for the
I
long
used to
haul.
hoover the stairs when I. So I was like an
What?
editing. Obviously,
What?
I was the editing assistant. I had to get there for 8:30 in the morning.
What time do you
It
have to
was
leave your house?
6:30,
Too early, isn't it? To go and
and then
hoover.
I'd work till 6. Get home at half 8. Fucking mental. Absolutely mental.
Although there's people doing that all over the country.
God.
Too
There's a
much though.
guy in there editing like a fucking nappy advert. I remember kind of going, "Oh right, yeah, yeah, yeah." We're sort of watching all these babies crawling everywhere. Oh right, yeah, yeah. So you cut from that baby to that baby. I see.
If you want to edit a nappy advert,
It was
cut
Pampers.
from that baby to that baby. Is it not the same baby? Oh, I don't care.
I can't tell you how depressed I was when I entered that building every morning because he'd be in the top room. There were two editing rooms. He'd be in the top one, and I think he was editing David Gray. So, because I thought I was now in David Gray's world.
You're not in David Gray's role. Weird, isn't it? You go, fuck, does that mean I'm sort of, yeah, you're one step closer to David Gray, aren't you?
That's what it felt like.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
know
know
that.
he was editing a Cranberries video. I'm like one step closer. I don't even never liked the Cranberries.
Yeah, but you're still a step closer to him.
Yeah, I suddenly
But
felt like,
you're a
oh,
step
okay,
closer to a more
okay, this
exciting
is
world.
nice.
That's the truth. You're
Yeah,
like, might if this goes well, we might all get invited to the MTV Awards,
yeah,
that kind of
yeah,
stuff. And
yeah.
if you're working in a shoe
Who are
shop, you're not
you?
ever
Oh,
going to get
I work
invited.
with da da da. I'm his assistant.
Do you
Oh,
hoover the
right, you're
stairs?
the assistant for the Cranberries video. Yeah,
You must
I
have done a
hoovered the stairs in the morning.
you must have done a hell of an interview to get that job. I
But
did.
you know, when you're working with someone you don't know, it's just two of you in a building.
Hmm.
I don't know the job. I'm just sort of creeping around. How do I fill the hours? Oh my God, it was hell.
My friend told me once that he worked in a supermarket and he didn't get assigned like a role in the supermarket. So he just joined the supermarket and they said, "Oh, you go down to say there's like four sections, sections 1 to 4. Gun, you're in section 3." So he went over to the section 3 person who said, "You're not in section 3." So he went to all the other sections and they said, "You're not in our section." And so for like weeks, he didn't have anything to do in a supermarket. So he just walked around the supermarket, not
Fucking
having
hell.
not having anything to do. Can you think of anything worse than 9 hours in a supermarket, just walking
Yeah,
up the
not
aisles?
yeah.
I said to him,
No, I can't.
why didn't you say I've got nothing to do? He said, "Oh, I did a couple of times," and people just go, "Oh, you're right. Go and talk to him. Or go and talk to her." And so he just walked around the supermarket on his own. Didn't know anyone with nothing to do.
Yeah.